Hi, God bless you. Thank you for joining me again on another video. The truth about America no one wants to admit. If you've been paying even a little attention to what is going on in America today, it's obvious the country is in real trouble. America is sharply divided along political lines. Videos of horrific events circulate online, and the viewpoint anyone has on its contents are driven by political stance instead of what's actually in the video, the circumstances around it, or evidence found later that clarifies the recorded event. The power structure of this country is deeply divided along political lines. We see people on the street echoing the call from their elected representatives for the imprisonment or execution of certain government officials and workers. We live in a country where we have a constitution that supposedly guarantees rights to its citizens. Among those rights is the freedom of speech as outlined in the First Amendment. Yet where can you speak freely in this country? Both sides of the political spectrum participate in cancel culture. You say the wrong thing and people will try to get you fired at a minimum. If you said something 20 years ago and they deem it wrong today, they're coming for you. There is no room to have believed one way in the past and through the course of time have come to a different belief today. Your thoughts and speech must be perfect at all times and without fail, or you will be canceled. We live in a country where truth, if there is any to be had, is subjective and in the eye of the beholder. We have people in leadership positions who cannot define what a woman or what a man is, yet they demand under penalty of law you accept and go along with an ever-changing narrative about sex, climate, taxes, wars, education, countries we support or don't support, inclusivity while excluding you, your thoughts, your God, and your values. The truth that many in this country are unwilling to admit is this: the United States of America is on its deathbed. Long gone are the fibers in the fabric that once made this nation great, sold out to the lowest bidder in exchange for entertainment and pleasure. America has been in sharp decline since the 1960s. The average American today is a lazy, drugged-out, effeminate, evil-worshipping hypocrite, laying on his back with his legs in the air, whispering, "Do me again, Daddy." There used to be a saying in this country, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Well, bye-bye, the tough have left. Netflix has kids shows that teach about gender identity and sexuality. Yet there is no shortage of so-called conservatives who are against this sort of thing still paying for a Netflix membership. There is no shortage of weak and spineless people in this country who will continue to work for or do business with a company who promotes the destruction of America, the American family, or God's natural order. Why? Because they want their next fix, their next drink, to be accepted, money to pay for this great life everyone else seems to be living instead of them, keeping up with the Joneses and all of that. Yet it's the cost of that pursuit that has and continues to keep America in the state it's in. Comfort over righteousness. Most Americans would kill their own mother for $1 today. People complain about the NFL going woke, yet there is no shortage of people who complain about the NFL going to games, watching it on TV, or buying the merchandise of their team. You can insert any other aspect of declining quality of American life and come to the same conclusion. People are literally paying for the destruction of what they care so much for, and by extension, the destruction of America. All because they are unwilling to go without their bread and circuses. Truth be told, that's just the surface of it. The cancer in this country goes to the very bone. The people of this country traded their inheritance for a bowl of pottage, sold themselves to the devil so they could look enlightened and educated. Abortion is a hot topic in this country. My body, my choice has been the cry over the last decade or so. Thanks to the Roe v. Wade ruling in 1973, millions upon millions of abortions have been carried out, far exceeding any genocide that has ever been recorded, and probably all of them combined. Since that ruling in 1973, America has gone downhill at an ever-exceeding rate. Then, in 2022, America had a chance to turn away from this evil and face God once more. Instead, America weak-kneed it and turned the issue back to the states, where some states codified it into their constitutions, and the country has been an inferno ever since. When the power shifts once again in this country, and it will, great judgment will be poured out onto it. There will be hell to pay, and it will be paid in full. The only hope this country has is to repent, that is, to turn back to God as a nation. Anything short of this is destruction. Everything needed to destroy this country is in place and ready to go. In the time ahead, as an individual and a nation, there is but one choice to make, and that is choose God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, or choose destruction.